What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Southern Charm pop-up episode. Happy Saturday. We need to talk all about Thursday night's episode of Southern Charm. So let's just get right into it. All right, guys. So I am obsessed with the fact that Craig is planning this get to know Paige trip. And has everybody listed out who's coming. They're all excited. You can see Vanita and Madison talking about how Paige is going to be there and make everything better. And they're going to be able to just drink and laugh at people. All while not having yet even asked Paige if she can go. It was the most Craig thing. And I thought it was so funny. Everyone's hyped. And then they cut to him asking. And unfortunately, she has to work, so she's not able to make the trip. But it was hilarious. I mean, like I said, it really is just such a Craig thing to do. But you know what? They are going to move forward. They're all still going on the trip. They're going to have a good time, make the best of it. And they're going to Jamaica. A couple things that we have to talk about, right? Because it was such a good episode. So that happened in the beginning. And then we have to talk about the text message. So Shep and JT meet up. They're going shopping for Jamaica. And Shep tells JT that Taylor had sent him a text about wanting to hang out. And when he had said he didn't think it was a good idea, she said, "Fine, then I'm going to stay with Austin." They flashed to this text message, and essentially she was trying to booty call Shep, which, I mean, hey, listen, they were together forever. I get it. That's what, the way that she had explained it. But let's just say I hope that she would try to booty call somebody else. You know what I mean? I can't really I don't know. Regardless, they show the text message. She says, "I'm asking if you're good or not." And he says, "I'm good, I suppose." And she says, "Ha ha, I'm asking dick-wise." And he said, "Ha, probably not." Her response was, "Kay, we'll stay with Austin. You're lame as fuck." Now, I think she meant it in the terms of the fact that I'm just going to stay out with Austin, because they were already out. Not that she was going to proceed to try and hook up with Austin, right? That's the way that I took it. I don't know if that's the way that she meant it. I'm assuming so. But they left that kind of open for interpretation. And I love that Shep is telling this to JT because we all know JT loves Taylor. Obviously, if you watch What Happens Live on Thursday night, he was giving her nothing but compliments and flowers. And for Shep to go to JT and tell him this information, JT looked like someone just killed his pet. He was I feel like he just couldn't believe what he was hearing. And it sucks, right? He has a crush on Taylor. And now Taylor is going through all this drama with Shep and Austin. And I think he just kind of wants to be the one that can save her from it. Obviously, as time goes on, now in real time, we know that Taylor has a new boyfriend. So nothing really comes of with her and JT. But I still kind of think that he hopes that maybe someday it will. I mean, at least that's the vibe I got when watching the Watch What Happens Live with him and Vanita afterwards. But I did love that although they talked about that text message, Taylor was very quick to accept that's what she did. And she even said, "That's my ex." It's a comfort thing. She doesn't regret it, nor should she. I mean, everyone probably has sent a booty call text in their day. And I love that she met up with Leva and was telling her about it. And she was very honest in the fact that it didn't work out in her favor. She was not successful in her attempts to get laid that night. So um, it is what it is, right? Who knows what's going to happen down the line. Obviously, they're all going to Jamaica, so who knows if something will happen there. But she still, I wish, like Levis said, that she would just untether herself from this, because she is so much better than kind of like still having to deal with Shep. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think like she's a good girl, and like I like her, and I just wish she would like move on from this in the show, right? Unfortunately, we have to watch probably 6 more episodes of this, but hopefully she has a redemption season next season, because she's kind of going through it this season. But my favorite thing is this trip to Jamaica, guys. They waste no time. I love that Vanita and Madison were drinking on the plane. Everyone's excited to go and like have a good time. They are in instant party mode, and you have to make the best of it, right? Because they're only there for 3 days. They get off the plane. They're getting margaritas at that like bar that's like at the airport, it looked like. My favorite thing ever is that Craig is like such a gossip queen, and was telling the bartender all about like the drama with Austin and the girls. And that bartender was probably like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who are these people? I just loved it so much. And like, not even the fact that he had a camera with him while he was telling the bartender, because he didn't. It was all like background conversation that we heard. It was hilarious. There's nothing better than Craig wanting to like talk about what's going on. Like, I love his gossip sessions. Like, Craig, I want to gossip with you. Like, it's just too good. And you can see like, there's kind of like a little flirty vibe going on between Olivia and Austin. And we learn more about that later on. But it was just like good to see them like get excited to go on their group trip. Now, when they get to the hotel, it was a fucking disaster, because nobody could figure out like how to just do a smooth check-in. You've got Whitney asking for a presidential suite. Now, I think he was just joking. I think. But part of me thinks maybe he was a little serious. So you've got Whitney like talking to the guests, and Shep is like, a presidential suite, dude, come on. You've got JT, who is asking the desk clerk if they've ever been to Charleston, South Carolina. Like, there is just, it's not smooth. And like, you can tell because Austin is like sitting on the side waiting for a spot to clear up so he can check into his room. It was just kind of like a hot mess. More drinks going on in the lobby. Shep got Taylor a drink, and Taylor was like, oh, you're just trying to get me drunk and take advantage of me. And he goes, maybe. Like, JT, there goes JT, who is like, sir, we literally just had this talk about like leaving her on, like, and how you don't want to like give her maybe like mixed signals. And here you are like saying this. Overall, it's just like them getting there. It's like making me excited to see what happens on this Jamaican vacation. It's going to be good. I am a little upset that Rodrigo isn't there, guys. Like, we obviously saw a conversation between him and Madison on the phone, and he said it just didn't work out. I am not getting enough Rodrigo this season. I want more like of his life. I want to see what's going on with him and his partner, and like his work life situation. And I just need to hear him talk more. He's fucking hilarious, and I just need more of him on our screen. I did read that he is going to be at the reunion, so I'm excited for that. And I just really hope that he comes back next season and has more of a presence, because he does have a presence now, but I just need more of him. I feel like I'm not getting enough. I need like a Rodrigo fix. Also, like, Leva wasn't on the trip, and I don't know what was going on with that, but there's a few people that are missing that I really wish were there. So, with that said, guys, this dinner table was a hot ass mess. So, they go to their first dinner on the beach, and The girls get down there first and they're trying to figure out where they want to sit. They look stunning. They look like they're on a beach vacation. The guys come down and they're in like khakis and button downs. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you're on a beach. You don't have shorts and a linen shirt. Like, what is the situation? I think Madison told JT that he looked like he was ready to go sell real estate in Charleston. Like, it was just, they were all going to different events. But I mean, it got a little awkward when Taylor showed up, because she showed up with all the guys and she just told the girls, like, oh my God, you guys look gorgeous. Like, blah, blah, blah. And it was a little awkward for me because, like, and just watching, because I feel like I don't feel like, she definitely is the outcast with the girls because of like the situation that she put herself in. And it was just a little uncomfy. Like, they should have all been together. Instead, she was just off to the side. And she didn't even sit with the girls. She sat at the other end of the table. It was hilarious, though, when they started having their conversations and Shep had said, like, oh, the last time I was in Jamaica was 22 years ago. Vanita looked fucking shook. She was like, damn, Shep is old. 22 years. She's like, I'm only 29. And Olivia was like, and Roosevelt was president and we just launched the Second World War. Like, I keep forgetting how much older he is, but it is still, he's not the oldest guy at the table. Whitney is. It was just hilarious for Vanita to be like, damn, 22 years ago, like, you were able, like, it clicked with her, and it was just hilarious. And we got a toast from Craig, which was very Craig-like. He was talking about how he is happy that although there is so much going on webbed between the group with their situations, that he's happy that they can sit down and have a meal and joke with each other. And that part of long distance is having a group of friends that can sub in when him and Paige can't always be together. And they all were like, what? So were your subbing friends? And then I think Madison was like, oh, like, cheers to being your side piece. Like, a very Craig-esque speech. I loved it. I mean, that man can do no wrong in my eyes. I did get a little cringe, though. It was a little cringe, though, when Taylor was talking about how she loves food from different countries. And Shep was like, oh, yeah? What countries have you been to? And he was like, one country. That's it. And she had listed off some countries that she had been to. And just for him to say that was like very condescending and like pompous and almost like, oh, well, you're not as well traveled as I am. And it was just kind of like a dick move. And he was like, did like a little chuckle where he like thought he was being funny. But I don't think Taylor nor obviously JT found it to be hilarious whatsoever. He just kind of made him look like the douchebag that he comes across as. Not a fan of that situation. What I do want to talk about, though, is Madison's talk with Austin. And she feels like Austin is in love with Taylor, and she verbalizes that to him. Now, the two of them were off just having a conversation by themselves about the situation. Were they laughing and giggling? Yes. But if you were in the conversation, you would probably laugh and giggle at the things they were talking about also. So for the group to be kind of off in the corner and Taylor to be like, oh my God, like, the two exes flirting over there, like, what's going on? It wasn't like what you thought it was. Like, if you only knew, girl, what he was talking about. And Madison verbalizes to Austin, oh, I think you're in love with Olivia, or I think you're in love with Taylor. And he just kind of chuckled, like, what? That's not what I thought you were going to say. And I about fucking died when she said, oh, did you think I was going to say that, like, I'm still in love with you? And the fact that we're at a point right now where Madison and Austin can even have these conversations is amazing. I hope that they stay at this place. Do I think that they're going to? No, they're probably going to fight again this season, and I'll be here for it. But It's called growth, people. He was invited to her wedding thing. Now they're talking in Jamaica. Like, are they ever going to be best friends? No, probably not, but they can at least coexist and like be around each other. And I am here for that because you don't want Madison on your bad side. And she's even acknowledged that like deep down, Austin does have a good heart. And I think Austin is a good guy. You guys know I'm an Austin fan. But we then get to hear like the truth from him where he was saying that like the whole thing with Taylor was never about Taylor. It was about Olivia and how he goes to therapy because of Olivia and he loves Olivia. And guys, let me also say, I really do love the fact that we're getting to see Austin in therapy. It's giving like a completely different side and insight to who he is. And again, it's showing growth and I love to see it. And I just like, you can tell that like he's working on himself. So that was a little shocking to me though, when he had said that like, it was never about Taylor. And to me, it's just like, maybe that's just how he was handling like maybe like the downfall of like his relationship with Olivia was like acting the way that he did. I don't know. Regardless, I feel like that is going to come out. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything more about the rest of the season, but if you remember the trailer, there is a little bit of like an argument. It seems like between Olivia and Austin in Jamaica. So I wonder if maybe she's going to bring this up. I have no idea. I can't wait to watch though. I'll tell you that much. Southern Charm is delivering. I am looking forward to next week's episode, and you better believe we're going to talk about it. I am going to be in Charleston next week, so I can give you guys kind of like a Charleston update, a little Southern Charm on the ground situation. I'm excited. I can't wait. So I can't wait to tell all of you guys about it. So I hope you guys are enjoying, again, these pop-up episodes. Make sure that you are rating, reviewing, subscribing. Send the link to your friend. Invite them to come and listen and join the party if they are also Southern Charm fans. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and we will talk all things Southern Charm again next week. Bye.